Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I am reviewing the Jumanji Fierce Lion action figure. This is made by Lanard toys, based on the second Jumanji movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in it. Here is the Fierce Lion. It comes in an open package. These were available at Walmart. And as an open package, we can touch it and play around with it. The head does move up, but it doesn't stay up. It's very loose and wobbly, but that is for the action feature, which we can try out. So the roar sounds different from the ferocious tiger's roar and the elusive jaguar's roar. So I'm happy that they put in the effort to make some differences between the big cats that they've made. So here is the front of the package. Looks nice. Here is the top of the package. Here is the bottom of the package. They give us some information about how to take care of this and the battery, so we should not submerge this in water. Here's one side of the package. Here is the other side of the package. This one does have the rubber band around the ear and the lower jaw. Here is the back of the package. This gives us some information about Jumanji here. A picture of the lion action figure and the cross cell of the other animal action figures available in this line. And here's some information about Lanard toys, both in Hong Kong and the UK. So I will take this out of the package and review the action figure itself in just a moment. Here is the lion action figure from the Jumanji toy series by Lanard Toys. It's a nice looking lion action figure. It certainly looks like a lion. Let's take a look here. This is wobbly, like I showed you before. It is a nice thick mane. So I like the attention to detail there. There is the face of the lion. I think it looks alright. The ears. Now I took the little clear rubber band off, but the jaw is still remaining shut, so it hasn't worn out yet. So the rest of this, I think, is molded in tan colored plastic along with a little bit of paint across the rest of the body here. There's some color variation down at the paws. There is the belly. We can see the holes here for the speaker where the sound comes out. And looks like a little screw for a battery. Here's the tail, kind of soft and rubbery. And this tail is identical to the other big cats from the same series, but I think they've attempted to paint the tail here to give us the illusion of a little extra hair like lions' tails have. So all in all, it looks pretty nice. Now the legs are in a static pose, so this is the best way to have it standing, so the paws are flat on the surface. Let's take a look at the articulation here. Now the head goes up, but it doesn't stay up because it's just part of the action feature. Here's the jaw. It opens with some nice detail inside there. And then we can close it and it'll stay shut. And the back leg moves that far. And the other one moves this far. So not too bad. This leg moves this far forward and this far back. And this other one moves this far back and forward. Now, because of the lion's mane, the leg does hit the mane, causing the head to go up. So far I don't see any paint rubbing off. I wonder if that will happen eventually. But the articulation is just like the others because the bodies are identical. Let's take a quick comparison here. Here is the tiger. So we can see that the tails are identical, just painted differently. The legs are identical. The bodies are identical, but the heads are different, and I'm happy about the difference in heads. But it looks like the lion is a bit taller than the tiger. Let's take a look at the dimensions here. So it's about 9 3/4 inches long, so it's a little bit longer than the tiger and the jaguar. It's about 2 inches wide, so that's the same. And because the mane looks like it's between 4 3/4 inches tall and 5 inches tall, so it is a bit taller than the other big cat action figures from the same series, just because of the mane there. Let's compare this with some other action figures. Here is the adventurer from the Animal Planet set. So this lion is much too big to be 1/18 scale, unless we say it is a monster lion. Here is Lanard from the Jazzwares 4-inch Fortnite action figure series. So that's about 1/18 scale. So the lion is still too large. Here's the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin White Ranger at 6 inches. It's an unusually large lion, but it might just barely scale correctly at 1/12 scale. And from Marvel Legends, Mr. Fantastic. Also 6-inch action figure. So they might go together fairly well. And the Jazzwares Legendary Series Havoc action figure, 6 inches. So looks okay. And then finally the Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure, 7 inches. 7 inches. So this might scale together better. It might be a more accurate representation, although it's a little bit bigger than 1/12 scale. So it looks nice. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating is, I think this action figure is okay. It looks nice. It's certainly a lion action figure, and the size works fairly well for a 1/12 scale or for action figures that are 6 inches. I think it works best with action figures that are 7 inches, but it's also good with action figures that are 4 inches, where we can use it as a monster lion in a display or diorama. I find that the joints, the leg joints, especially the back leg joints, are just a little bit looser than the others. So I'm not exactly sure what the difference would be. Could just be this particular one, or I don't know if all the others have the same problem. So I think it's a nice action figure. It was about $10 or so at the store, and it looks nice and it seems to work fairly well. Thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.